All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you already know what time it is, and right here, right now, we got the one and only, we got Menace right here, live on the line. How are you doing this evening?
Yo, what's to it? What's good?
Hey, doing great, man. Doing best as I can possibly be down here in Canada, man. How's everything with yourself out there in the States, man? It must feel great just to get back to relatively normal life after these past crazy couple years we had.
Oh, yeah, nah, for sure. Nah, it's lovely. Plus, I'm in Chicago. Ain't nothing like summertime Chicago, so.
Hey, you can never go wrong with Chicago, period, man. I've heard.
Yeah, big love. I appreciate that, bro. Definitely do, though. Definitely got to tap in. You been up here?
I haven't actually visited Chicago. The farthest I went was actually New York State just to go shopping. So I definitely need to make my way out there, man, and actually experience the United States of America.
Yeah, 100. Like, nothing like summertime Chicago, I promise.
Take you back to the beginning of your amazing career this far, and I have to ask, what originally made you decide to pursue a career within the music industry initially?
When I decided to pursue a career, I had my first deal when I was 16. Like, so from that point on, I would say I knew this is what I was going to do. And then, it just kept going and going from there. And I've been through the peaks and the valleys, but here I am.
And also as well, man, taking you back to April 1st of 2000 barrels, from what you actually can recall from that particular event, did you get the opportunity to meet Twista before or after that show?
Oh, man, you did a little research. I forgot about that show. Man. Yeah, I grew up out west, so I actually met Twista a bunch of times. I would say that was my first time interacting with him on a music level. Let's put it that way.
And I gotta say as well, man, what about that right there probably was a phenomenal experience, man. Because at the end of the day, going to a Twista concert, the crowd must have been phenomenal just to actually be in front of.
Yeah, that whole show was crazy. We had a crazy lineup that night. It was packed out. It was sold out. We definitely turned it up too. Yeah, that was love though.
And also as well, man, October 20th of 2018, you actually teamed up with King Quan. I was wondering, can you tell us a bit more about this album, and of course, what actually made yourself and King come together and to release this phenomenal project?
Yo, Clockwork 4. So, that's actually a mixtape. So I actually started Clockwork 1 way back when I first got signed, and this was like my fourth mixtape that I was dropping. King Quan is actually my brother, so if anybody pushed me to like be better and be great, it's my brother. So really that whole mixtape was about just trying different styles on everybody's beats and just challenging our artistry.
As well, now I can tell. Now I know how you guys got that phenomenal chemistry, man, because you guys are actually blood brothers. Because when I listened to that project and went back, it sounded like you guys were like in a group, man. Like just the way you guys performed together on that record was absolutely phenomenal.
Hey man, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, we've been getting it in a while, so.
And also as well, stepping aside from the music industry here for a moment, in 2019, I noticed as well that you actually released your own movie titled A Promise That Was Broken. For the listeners that don't really know this side of your entertainment career, I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this movie, and of course, where can we actually check it out if we haven't already done so?
Oh man, so A Promise That Was Broken, it was crazy. I got thrown into acting because I was trying to be a part of a soundtrack. And then somebody pulled me aside and was like, hey, look, you look like this guy. I want you to read these lines. And from there it was off and running, and that's how I got in that movie. Originally it was at theaters. It was in Chicago and Atlanta. Then it went over to Amazon. You can now find it actually on Roku, if you have Roku, or you can actually it's on YouTube as well. It's a version of it on YouTube, like the full version. So just type in A Promise That Was Broken, and you can tap into that.
And I gotta say as well, I had the opportunity to check that movie out, man. I gotta say it definitely was phenomenal. I really do hope that you actually get back into the film circuit some more, man, because you definitely have some talent in that aspect of the entertainment industry as well.
Hey man. I really appreciate that. I hear that, man. I done heard it so much that I think I'm going to have to take heed to it. Definitely. But no, it's something I love to do. So, you know, I'm not turning down no opportunity. So if you listening and you want me to be in the film, I'm open to it. Let's work.
And also as well, man, on July 31st of 2020, you actually released a song titled, Do With All That, featuring Jay Lyric. I was wondering, how did yourself and Jay originally get connected? And of course, what was it like just collaborating with him on that particular project?
Man, Jay Lyric, me and Jay Lyric go back to about 2016. And so I needed a lead single for the album I was releasing. That's one of the lead, that is the lead single off the album Rare. And basically, man, he just has a really dope voice. And I had a dope chorus that I wrote, and I was like, man, I need a single with a dope voice to come in here and do it. And when we get in the booth, it's easy. It's easy. It's never hard. And so, actually, Jay Lyric is a part of the J Menace brand now. So y'all will be seeing a lot more from him, and you see a lot more collaborations from us too.
And also as well, man, March 12th of 2022, you actually released, in my personal opinion, the phenomenal 13-track album titled A Night to Purge. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this most recently released album. And of course, where can we actually buy or stream ourselves a copy of it today?
Well, first and foremost, it's on all platforms. So wherever you can stream music, you will find that album. Go stream it immediately. It is definitely my best project to date. But A Night to Purge is, man, a culmination of everything. What I wanted to show was my diversity, like that I can touch on anything, be it lyricism, you know, real life. It's a little bit of trap in there. It's a little bit of pop and crossover music in there. So whatever type of hip hop fan you are, it's definitely on that album. And I will not, you know, much love to the fans. Like that, I'm well over 700,000 streams on that album. And it definitely took my career to the next level. So much love. Continue to stream it. Continue to blow it up. And, man, we're going to do it bigger next time.
And the one song off that album, man, that I really personally liked was actually the one that you actually did, Finesse, featuring Holly D. Bars and Fox Montana, man. And I do know you guys recently just dropped a music video for that track as well. But I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about that song, man, because I gotta say, that song right there definitely is a game changer.
Man, so the biggest single on the album, by the way, and much love, I appreciate you, bro, the words on it, but the biggest single on the album, man, what's crazy is I was not going to do any features on this album. But, again, they're part of the brand, and they roll with me now. And so it was random how it came together. Like, we got the beat, and the name of the beat was actually Finesse. And so instantly I just started writing to it. And that's what came of it. It was like one of the things that it just hit at the right time. And I didn't think it was going to be the biggest thing on the album. I just thought it was going to be another song. And that's the one. That's the one that everybody loves. So, man, magic.
And also as well, man, just in a few weeks, Saturday, July 23rd, you're going to be performing at the Mansion Pool Party somewhere in Illinois. I was wondering if you can actually tell our listeners what they can expect from this up-and-coming performance. And, of course, how can we actually snag ourselves some tickets and come out? Because I did notice the poster. It did say that the location will be announced when you purchase your tickets.
Yeah, no, 100%. Definitely tap in. If you haven't been on my page, you can go to my PR page, Exquisite PR Firm. You can go to my manager's page, Swift. You can just come to my page, which I would love y'all to find me, and y'all can definitely get some details for that matching party. The tickets are limited. You can find it on Everbright as well. So you got to tap in. You got to dial the number. You got to go online and get your tickets. Get them while you still can. We're almost sold out. But what you can expect is to have a good time. You can come out, get litty with me, take pictures with me. My team going to be there. And then at the end, you know, I got a surprise for y'all. I am going to do a set. You'll see me perform the biggest singles on the album as well. So, you know, come out, tap in with me, have a good time if you're in Illinois. Fly out if you're not.
But I have to ask, man, other than promoting this brand new album that you released on March 12th, and of course this performance coming up July 23rd, what is next for yourself, Jay Menace? Is there anything we happen to miss during tonight's broadcast? Anything else you do still want to talk about or promote? Well, we still got you here live on the Canadian FM dial this evening.
Yeah, 100%, man. Like, look forward to me going on tour. I definitely want to touch down out there in Canada. I definitely want to touch down, like, overseas. But a lot of in-state dates are dropping as well. I got some things in the book. And I'm always working on new music. So while I hit them hard this year, you know, next year it's going to be a whole nother album. It's no let up in sight. Like, you know, I got my foot on their neck now, and I'm not going to let up at all. So stay in tune with me. I'm going to continue to give you good music, stuff y'all love, great content, and expand this brand. Let's get it.
And also as well, this is the time quickly, right before I wrap things up, that I do give a chance for the individual that slides into the radio station airwaves, just a chance to give, like, shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to, but most of all, your social media handles. I do know you just recently dropped your Instagram handle a few moments ago, but if you can, drop all your social media handles. That way our listeners...
If you want to find me, just tap in with me at Real J Menace, pretty much on everything. The Real J Menace on IG, on Facebook, on Snapchat, on Twitter. J Menace on YouTube. I am Googleable. I love to tell people that. J Space Menace. Google me. I will pop up if you forget anything that I'm saying. And huge shout out to my whole team. So huge shout out to Exquisite PR Firm, Nicole and Jacob. Huge shout out to my manager Swift. Huge shout out to my team, Holly D. Bobs, Fox Montana, Jay Lyric, King Kwan. And y'all know that's how we move. And stay in tune with me, man. I promise y'all I'm continuing to put on the show for y'all.
And I gotta say, first and foremost, Jay, thank you so much, man, for just giving us a bit of your time here this evening and sliding into the 97.7 FM radio dial. It definitely was an honor and most definitely a privilege, man, and hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon. But for now, definitely have yourself a phenomenal night out there in Chicago.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me, man. And make sure, man, you spin that track.
You already know we got that spinning here on Outlaw Radio FM, man. So we're going to keep it going as well, man.
All right, 100, man. Let's do it again, bro.
Most definitely. We'll definitely talk soon. Have yourself a wonderful night.
You too, bro.